even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we're going to go into whether you should actually summon for this new Super Saiyan 2 Trunks adult who's actually got the Zenkai awakening. The character's not new, but his Zenkai awakening is new, so I know a lot of people are going to know whether they should actually go for this guy, considering that he's going to be viable on a future team. You can see here future right there. People might run him on the Vegito family team if he's really that good. Hybrid Saiyan's also another one that he can fit on, but just the fact that he's blue, like, he's gonna be fitting on a lot of teams, like, for real. And on top of that, future specifically, a lot of people don't have Vegito blue, so people are gonna really want to know whether he's actually replacing that unit for future. So yeah, let's actually look into this Trunks so you guys can actually find out whether it's worth it from me. I'm gonna have the prior to Zenkai because I actually got him 14 star. We're gonna be comparing them at 14 star Zenkai 7. So the recording from my phone, as long as it doesn't bug out, it's going to be on the left. Let me just make sure it's recording. Yes, it's still recording. So yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video, man. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials on the top of the screen, not the left. This is the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below, so make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into this video now. So Super Saiyan 2 Trunks adult tags are there. Going into his stats so we can compare him before the Zenkai. You can see that the stats have gone up quite a bit. So the strike attack 269k, blast attack 283k, strike defense and blast defense pretty good as well. They've gone up quite a bit. These stats here have gone up. The critical specifically has gone up, that I can see straight away. He still carries 2 blast darts and they look pretty normal, but we'll look at that later because of the order of how it appears here. So we're going into the main ability first. The last Guardian, draw a special move art card next. They didn't do that before. He also gets 70 ki now, which is quite a lot, but that's really useful. 30% damage inflicted by allies for 30 time accounts, which is really useful, so he's a good support now. And nullifies attribute downgrade, which he did do before for 15 time accounts, so that bit is the same. The unique ability, the first one, Guardian's Resolve, it does 50+% to blast damage inflicted. Before it done 40 when character enters the battlefield and it cannot be stacked. Before it didn't have the cannot be stacked bit. It also restores health by 10% when this character gets switched to standby. That happened before. Restores ki by 30, but before it was when this character evades an enemy attack, so they removed the condition, which is really good. And it shortens ally substitution count by 2, and that activates 3 times. That's not something that happened before, so that's pretty good now. It's helping out the whole team, and you also get more ki from it, and the blast damage that you get is way more when he enters the battlefield. That's pretty neat. I like that. Going into the second unique ability, Flame of Hope, plus 30% to own ki recovery per defeated battle member when this character enters the battlefield. Additional plus 25% to damage inflicted defeated per tag, future, Hybrid Saiyan, or Vegeta family member. So like I said, he can run on those 3 teams because he has multiple tags, which is really good. Before it was only for tag future, and it was 15% to ki recovery, 15% to blast damage inflicted. So the fact that we've got the general damage inflicted now, and the 30% is 25% and 30%, which is way better than where it was before. We don't have unique abilities for these, but these are the ones that you get at Zenkai 3, which is adept, and Zenkai 6, which is powerful. So chance of retaliation unlocked at adept. Applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Increase art card draw speed level. Someone interrupted my recording. This hour is crazy. But applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 15 time accounts. -5 to arts cost for 15 time accounts cannot be stacked. And cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions or activates 3 times. Wow, that's a lot. He's going to be very blast based as well, but that draw speed, everybody's getting it except Gogeta Blue, man. That's going to be a big difference. I feel like that Zenkai 3 ability is really good, especially because he's a Zenkai unit, so his defenses are going to be quite high. Going into the next one, determined battle unlocks that powerful. This is Zenkai 6. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield if there is a tag future or hybrid Saiyan battle member other than this character in the party. Plus 50% to damage inflicted cannot be stacked. Reduces damage received by 20%. Wow, shortens own substitution count by 1 every time another battle member is hit with an enemy strike or blast art attack. This guy's really helpful. That 50% thing is nice. Like, you always give that general buff. Future's a really good one. Hybrid Saiyan's a really good one as well. They could have just added Vegito family there, low key, but it is what it is. Let's get into his arts card now. So his arts card, the strike arts 50% to inflict bead. That's the same thing. The blast arts is the same. The Gallic gun special move, plus 20% damage inflicted for 15 times becomes upon activation, so it's going to do a lot more damage. Inflicts enemy attribute with attribute downgrade minus 30% to key recovery for 20 time accounts on hit. Okay. Before it did 20%, so that's the difference there. And you also get the damage inflicted, which is pretty good. The green card, it does restore health by 10%, and then plus 25% to damage inflicted. Before it was only plus 20% to blast damage, so that general damage inflicted is way better as well, and health is always pretty good. Now we can look at his blast arts. Hell, there's still 2 of course. The Zenkai ability is going to be blue in future, of course. Z ability is the same as per. And then if we look at the panels, in case people want to know how much it takes, because it is quite a tedious task to actually collect all the resources to actually fully soul boost someone. It does take quite a lot. It's an investment, so here's everything that you need. But just overall looking at what we got, he's looking really good. I do say, if you're free to play, wait until the showcases drop, but this guy is looking really good, especially if you don't have Vegito blue. Even if you do have Vegito blue, he can Zenkai buff that guy if you want a main Vegito blue over this guy. But I still feel like you should Zenkai this guy to at least 1, just for the fact that he will get a stat increase. And then on top of that, he would just be helpful even at Zenkai 1 for his Zenkai ability. And he just looks pretty good as well. Like, even just looking at him, not even talking about him assisting somebody, you could run a blue purple team. He's actually really good himself through, I don't know what's going on today. For some random reason, my recording literally just corrupted at this point. So yeah, there was nothing after here, but I was just basically saying, for what he can do overall, the way he's changed his main ability is really good. It's a really good assist for your teammates, and on top of that, he's already really good as well, like in terms of his stats generally, what he brings to the table in terms of just helping your overall team, the overall damage he brings. I feel like his special move is going to hit really hard. Like, overall, his whole kit is doing quite a lot, not just for the sake of the Zenkai ability, but even just for his kit alone. If we're just talking about him, because I don't want to just talk about him like a support unit, he's actually really good, especially if you don't have Vegito blue. And a Zenkai is always guaranteed, so if you're going to go for this guy, it's definitely going to be worth it. So if you really want a new blue, or you want this guy for your future team, or a hybrid Saiyan team, there's not a really better blue on a hybrid Saiyan team. Although he doesn't Zenkai buff anybody for hybrid Saiyans, the chance of you running blue, purple, something like that on a hybrid Saiyan team is way less likely than on a future team. So I feel like this guy is definitely worth it. He's looking really solid. Somebody I'm probably going to invest into. I always suggest looking at showcases first. I think I said that earlier. I don't know if that cut out, but yeah, that's what I pretty much got to say, man. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I found it informative. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for getting me to 14,000 subscribers. I don't usually say thank you guys for watching. I just be like, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I just hope you guys have. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. All my socials on the top of the screen. Subscribe if you haven't already on this grind to 15k. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy! You're through!